From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Dari, shooter, Fish, Allen needs it now. Has to cut it to single digits. Allen went through a period where he wasn't getting any run. He launches again, knocks it down. Dante Allen knocks in another three. Continues to spin. He got caught.
Dante Allen, huge day from three-point land, but not enough to save the Cats down in Nashville. Welcome to a live episode of BBN Tonight. I'm Eli Gain.
And I'm Maggie Davis. And tonight we'll get you a complete recap of Kentucky's heartbreaking loss to Mississippi State in the second round of the SEC tournament.
We're going to hear from Coach Cal, of course, and as well as the players and our own Keith Farmer, who is down in Nashville.
But let's start with the highlights. Eli, we've got the good, the bad, and the ugly, because we saw a little bit of everything. That is tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. And when I said a little bit of everything, I meant a little bit of everyone.
Yeah.
Because Terrence Clark even checked into the game. First time we got to see him on the floor since December 26th when he played against Louisville. Gets on the stat sheet early, passes up his own 15-footer, gets it out to Dante Allen, who hits the three, makes it 11-9. Getting everyone involved early, we like it. But Mississippi State dominating down low, 36 points in the paint, out-rebounding Kentucky, 29-15 in the first half alone. That's the big story of the game. More Clark, though, up the floor, drives, gets his first bucket in nearly 3 months. Love to see that from him. He pulls Kentucky within 5, but the Bulldogs never let up, making things look a little too easy, getting to the rim, 19 of 33 from the field in the first half. And the Cats just had no answer around the rim defensively.
None.
And now here we go to end the half. You think Kentucky could pull away here, but nope. They're just going to show off an alley-oop to make it a 14-point lead, so the Cats head into the break in a 44-30 hole. 14 points was just a little too much for them to come back from, Eli.
Let's go to the second half.
Let's do
Dante Allen has entered the chat. He's going to help the Cats basically, single-handedly bring him back into this game. Mags, if you remember, back in January, Dante Allen, breakout game for him, had 7 3-pointers, 23 points in that double overtime win in double overtime. Well, here he is getting hot once again against the Bulldogs.
He hates cowbell.
He hates them. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's 62-60 Wildcats with about 8.5 minutes to play. And then now, for the first time in the game, Allen, his 6th three-pointer, and Kentucky has the lead for the first time. But we go, well, there's other guys that want to get involved. We know Davion Mintz, he's been hot all year. That is huge. He had 16 points, and Kentucky is up by 5 with 4:28 to play. Well then, they only had one more bucket after that I'm going to show you soon. Because right here, Mississippi State goes on a quick 6-0 run, 72-71. Yeah, Iverson Molinar really putting the team on his back. With a minute 20, Olivier Sarr puts them back up by 1. And then with 8 seconds to play, Molinar is fouled here by Isaiah Jackson, so he's done for the game. He made both free throws. So now Cal, hey, draw up something good, my guy. The season is on the line.
We need a dagger.
Need the dagger, as Cal has been saying all season long. And who else than Dante Allen, who's been so hot, wide open. Oh, it clings off the back of the rim. No good. Kentucky's season comes to an end, 74-73. Here's Coach Cal after the game.
Basically, we got punked. We got, they're plus 15 rebounds. Are you kidding me? I've never seen that. Division I against Division III, maybe, but I've never seen 15. What, are you going to be down 30 rebounds? They're going to out-rebound you 50-20? I never heard of such a thing. In the second half, I told them at halftime, I said, this will be a great story, this comeback, if that's what you want. But I can't play anybody that's not going to rough it up. If you don't want body contact, you can't be in this game. Dante had it going. The kids loved it. I loved it. We were running stuff for him, and, he was making shots. And you notice from the Arkansas game, I kind of adjusted the out-of-bounds stuff, and we did what we wanted and got a good look. If he wasn't so wide open, I would have called a timeout right in front of us, but he was so wide open, I just let it go. It's just disappointing, and it's, let me just say, kind of like the year went.
Eli, you heard Cal say it. It could have been a great story.
Yes,
but the Bulldogs
know.
outscored Kentucky 46-30 in the paint. They had 16 more rebounds, and the Cats lose their 4th game this season by just 1 point.
You hate to see it every single time, every game, and especially when you need it the most. You wanted them to fight. They had to win 4 in a row to get into the NCAA tournament. They didn't show up in that first half, and it's what killed them. You shouldn't be in that big of a hole to try to come back in the second half. All in all, we mentioned it, good fight all season long, but the season has now come to an end because of it. All right, let's head down to Nashville, where the tournament is currently taking place, of course.
Yes, our Keith Farmer is still in Music City. And Keith, we are so excited to talk to you and hear your reaction.
Yeah, well, my reaction is I wish I was here for another at least one day because that would mean they would have won this when there was so much hope after that South Carolina win that, man, this team's really putting it together. They can get 4 straight if they just do the right things and come out hungry and fight, and it just didn't happen at the start of the game, and then they tried to play from behind after that. We're going to talk about it more. We're going to break it down for you coming up next as BBN Tonight continues from here in Nashville and Lexington.